Good morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP, looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Wednesday the 27th of October. Bitcoin against US dollar, it's been a mixed start to the day. Going to need to see Bitcoin move through the pivot at 61,129 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 62,492. Plenty of support is going to be needed for Bitcoin to break back through to 62,000 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Bitcoin target 65,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 64,696. Failure to move through the pivot would bring the first major support level at 58,925 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay clear of sub 57s. Second major support level at 57,562 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACD, slight narrowing of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day. No immediate signs of a bullish cross, however, so keep an eye on that. On the EMAs, also bearish, looking at a possible bearish cross 50 through the 100, with the 50 and the 100 also narrowing on the 200. So key through the early part of the day would be to move through the pivot at 61,129 and back through to 62,000 levels. Failure to do that, and support levels will be in play. Moving across to Ethereum against US dollar, also positive start to the day. Going to need to see Ethereum move through the pivot at 4179 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 4249. Support will be needed for Ethereum to break back through to 4200 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap in the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ethereum target its all-time high of 4384.3 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 4367. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 4061 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid sub 3900 levels. Second major support level at 3991 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACDs, widening of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day coming off the back of yesterday's late sell-off. So look out for direction there through the early morning. On the EMAs, 50 has managed to hold its ground against the 100 and the 200, however, so need to look out for any narrowing to pressure Ethereum further. So key would be to move through the pivot at 4179 back through to 4200 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that, and support levels will be in play. Looking at Litecoin against US dollar, bullish start to the day. Going to need to see Litecoin avoid the pivot at 196 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 201. Support will be needed for Litecoin to break out from this morning's high 200.23. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Litecoin target 210s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 205. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 192 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should avoid sub 185s. Second major support level at 187 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACDs, widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day after yesterday's late bullish cross. So that's coming off the back of yesterday's late rally and this morning's gains. On the EMAs, 50 avoided a bearish cross through the 100 and is pulling away from the 100 and the 200. So a further widening would support further upside on the day. So key, avoid the pivot at 196, break out from the morning high 200.23 to then target 210s. Failure to do that and support levels could come into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, relatively positive start to the day. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP move through the pivot at 1.1191 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 1.1473. Support will be needed for Ripple's XRP to break out from 1.12 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 1.15941 to cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ripple's XRP target 1.2s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 1.1876. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 1.0789 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, however, Ripple's XRP should avoid the 38.2% fib at 1.0659. Second major support level sits at 1.0507. Looking at the MACDs, widening of the bearish histograms at the turn of the day coming off the back of yesterday's late bearish cross. So look out for any further widening there. On the EMAs, 50 is holding its ground on the 100 and the 200, however, with the 100 having converged on the 200. So look out for a possible bullish cross 100 through the 200. that would deliver support. So key move through the pivot 1.1191 and back through to 1.12 to target resistance levels. Failures to do that and support levels will be in play.